Hey crafty friends, let's have some fun making what could either be a happy Father's Day card or a happy birthday card, because we don't need as many Father's Day cards usually as we do birthday cards. So I'm going to show you how you can modify this. This is going to be a very quick card. It's from a card kit, from a paper pumpkin kit. And this will be a card that's available in a upcoming card buffet. I bought some extras, so there'll be plenty to share. The card base is printed on the front and the back. It's a tan color with a little bit of texture to it. The envelope has this beautiful wood grain on it, front and back. We have this layer of paper that looks like weathered wood with some nice blues in it. A beautiful little punch-out circle with some faux stitching around the edge with trees on it. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment on here and assemble it all together. So first we'll do our stamping. We're going to put this stamp set that comes with the kit, the 2 trees, and I'm using a little Stampin' Spot in Misty Moonlight that also came in this kit. So I'm going to ink up the trees. This is a nice, very quick card to make. And stamp that on the corner of the envelope. And then we have this little piece of blue paper that's going to go behind the sentiment. And I'm just going to take the ink pad and run it over the edge to get kind of a distressed look on this. That'll give it a little texture behind the words. So first, I'll stamp the sentiment that is shown on this example is Happy Father's Day. And whenever you make that throughout the year, you will be ready to go when June comes along. I'll center that. We will stamp that. That came out beautiful. Nice dark color. That is the stamping and inking, so we can put this away. And then we'll just start to assemble the card. So using the card base, set the envelope aside. We're going to tape the textured paper to it. And I am going to use these little tape spots that came with the kit. We'll put about 6 of these on. They're actually really strong. You can use anything for adhering this to the card base. You can use glue. I frequently use glue. You can use a tape runner. You can use tearing tape. You can use seal, which is like a tape runner, like 2-sided tape. Peel the backing off of these little dots. These kits are great because everything you need comes right in it. All right, so we'll put this down going that way. Just kind of center it in the card. And then this little circle we're raising up with some dimensional tape. So it's like a little bit of foam that'll have it raised up. Put that about here. And then on this one, because this is raised up, we're going to put some dimensionals here and then just a tape spot there. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So on one end, we'll put a couple of the dimensionals. And then the little piece that's gonna go over this, we don't want to put another dimensional or it'll be too thick. So put a little tape spot. Peel off the paper. And hopefully you get what I mean by that. Tape that down. And then same for the sentiment. We're going to tape that onto this blue thing using tape spots. So we're just going to put them on the bottom. And make sure I have the bottom. And when you look on the instruction sheet, it shows you exactly what kind of tape or glue dot or dimensional to use and where to put it. And if you follow those directions in these kits, you will for sure have more than enough to complete them. So I will put that there. And then we have a beautiful Father's Day card ready to go. Now, if you would like to modify that, I do have some extra cutouts. So I'm going to try and use my stamps to make a happy birthday to you that I could use in that space instead. So I just looked in my collection and found a stamp that just said happy birthday. And now I can't find where I put it. Oh, I said it right here. Okay. I think I'll leave it there. I set it on the edge of this block, but that might be a good place for it. And so what I'm going to do, I want it to fill the space a little bit more than just the happy birthday. Let me ink that up. You can use any side of these blocks. I didn't intend to use this long side, but it's kind of the right size for that stamp. So I'm going to go a little above the halfway line on this because I like the words to you that come from the other stamp set. And let me show you a trick here. So I just want the words that are on the very bottom. And so I'm going to put a little bit of masking tape over the rest of my stamp. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'll just ink up the words to you. Not worried about where else the ink is going right now. And then I'll take this off, being careful not to get ink on anything. And now I can stamp right under that. And using two stamps, I got a happy birthday to you. So I can keep this with this card. And if at some point during the year I decide I want a birthday card instead of a Father's Day card, I can just tape that right over it. Or I could make this in the first place and put it there. You can really use any sentiments on any of your cards. All right, if you have any questions, email me, tina@blueberrycanary.com. If you'd like to attend upcoming card buffet where you can make this card and other ones, send me an email there and I'll get you an invite. Thanks for joining.